Hello everyone. I hope everyone are doing well. Today we are going to discuss about Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation, one of the main important concept called financial dimension. So what is the financial dimension? How that is an important, and when you are going to be implementing in software, in that case, how that software implementation primarily is going to help you. And as we discussed in earlier, when you want to prepare a documentation called functional requirement documentation, how you have to prepare, and when you are going to implement a functionality, if that functionality is not exist in the application, how you should have to develop. After that, if you want to make a solution design documentation, how you can able to make it, and then how you can able to prepare end user training manual to delivering training manual to the end user and to conducting user acceptance test. So now let's go and see that. First of all, we should have to understand how financial dimensions are important. Now, if these financial dimensions has been implemented for Dynamics Global Edge IT solution, how those functionality we can able to make it, we'll discuss on here. Financial dimensions. This is primarily we are going to use to tracking and analyzing the detailed transaction as per the client requirement. And this one will provide a way to filter the data, delivering insight that aid in corporate governance and budgeting level, performance monitoring to take the decision, understanding how leverages those dimensions can lead to more informed decision, streamline reporting and here. So by using the financial dimension, we can able to categorize by using the filter like giving the a granular view of business performance. It will help us. When you want to track different kind of financial dimensions, we should have to create, and first we should know what all the information is required. Let us take what is the functional requirement document, FRD. Let us take if you are going to implement a solution for financial dimension to Dynamics Global Edge IT solution, that FRD outline implementing function financial dimension structures in Dynamics 365 Financial Operation for Dynamics Global Edge IT Solution Limited. It will enhance in tracking the transaction and reporting by business units, department, cost center, and projects. And then we can use many other things as per the client requirement. First of all, we should have to know what is the scope of the project when you are going to do an implementation for Dynamics Global Edge IT solution. So this is very important to understand where and all we can able to use the dimension, how it has the relation between the dimension and chart of accounts. Chart of account, it is a collection of all ledger accounts. This transaction, what you have been posting at the time, system will track those specific dimension segments, rules and validation reporting. The dimension, basically we are creating and configuring different kind of thing. So now what they want to implement for Dynamics Global Edge IT solution is they want to track business unit, department, cost center. And in the business unit, when they have selected IT consulting financial dimension, they want to select consulting related products like Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation, Oracle, SAP, or who are practicing, especially those consulting firms like Deloitte, KPMG, PwC, such kind of financial dimensions that they are having, they want to select. So that is going to link in the chart of accounts. And whenever you want to have a reporting, the same you can able to use. So here I'm going to tell you clear expectation from Dynamics Global Edge IT solution. they want to track when they are going to select IT consulting firm. They want to track consulting firm or consulting platforms. Okay. So now let's go and see. Before going to that, if you are going to prepare for an interview, what are all the very frequently asked questions in interview? So generally used to ask, what is the financial dimension? Setting up new financial dimension, how you can set up posting and issues. If you are going to post difference from the chart of account, what is the financial dimension? It is going to use on here. Now let's go and see on financial dimension set is also one of the relating to financial dimension only. I will tell you in detail about after posting a transaction how those things can able to generate. Now we can see scenario if you are going to use financial dimension in Dynamics 365 financial operations. Suppose Dynamics Global Edge IT Solution Limited needs to track revenue and expenses for new IT consulting projects. This involving creating financial dimension, updating accounting structure, generating report to get generated and here, so that we can able to facilitate accurate reporting, analyzing concern project related profitability and here. So now first we should have to create financial dimension. Sorry. When you want to create a new financial dimension, you should go to the chart of accounts, dimension, financial dimension. There we do have two things. One is system dimension, another one is custom dimension. Dimension value, like you can create many dimension value as per the client requirement. And updating the in accounting structure, which is very important, and you should have to define rules. Data entry process, when you are going to select a main account, system should track department, cost center, business unit. If business unit value is IT consulting related financial dimension only it must show. If it is not selected IT consulting, then the system will not look into the functionality of others. Now, reporting requirement, when you are going to select a concept called IT consulting, that specific revenue and expenditure we can able to track by analyzing them here. Let us take about the Dynamics Global Edge IT solution. Dynamics Global Edge IT solution offer the comprehensive training, implementation services for Dynamics 365 financial operations, including online, offline training. Full-time implementation training also will be provided. Now we can see online training. There you can able to see those recorded session, self-course, worldwide help learning guides, speech flexibility. Online, offline training, it is experts for practical experience. Full-time implementation related training also will be provided. So you can contact us for more information. You can get in touch with Dynamics Global Edge IT Solution. You can follow our YouTube channel and like, share, and subscribe it on here. So now let's go and see some transaction examples on here. When you are going to post a transactions, let me take. So I'm going to log into the application. I'm going to use for each and every configuration as a new setup. I'm not going to use the existing one. As I told you, when you want to create a new financial dimension, you should go to the financial dimension under the general ledger module, chart of accounts, dimension, financial dimension. There you can see two type of dimension. One is this is the system dimension, and there you can see this is the customer dimension. Now the requirement is when you are going to post a transaction, at the time, if you are going to use specifically a business unit name called consulting. Consulting related firms must become. If it is not consulting, then it should not ask consulting firms. Let me take an example. Financial dimension, functionality testing. You just simply go to the lines. Here you can see that very clearly the transaction port as posting as well. Now you can see that whenever I'm going to post my toll gate charges with a IT consulting firm, my business unit. One example I'm going to show you, that is service operation. Department is IT department. Cargo is Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation. So that is going to be expenditure of 25,000. This expenditure is going to be paid from my Union Bank of India. So that with respect to the financial dimension, you can see that whenever I'm selecting my business unit IT consulting firm, the system is showing, they especially know my cargo is Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation means consulting related application name is for working on Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operations. Now I'm not going to select consulting firm, business unit, how the system it is going to show. So you just simply click on new. Oh, sorry. I'm going to select another advertisement expenditure. My business unit is managing consulting, service operations, finance. You can see that now the dynamics it is not showing because we are not selected that IT consulting firm. Due to that, it is not showing that one. If you want to see and if you want to select, you must have to select your business unit is as your IT consulting firm. Then only the system will show you specifically on here. So now just select and make a transaction of 25,000. And then I'm going to select one more line. I'm going to select same main account. But thing is that only I'm going to select my business unit is IT consulting practice. Whenever I'm going to select IT consulting practice, my system is going to ask what is the IT consulting I'm practicing. So I do have many consulting firms where I can do that. Especially one is SAP, Microsoft Dynamics 365 Finance and Operation, CE, Oracle, JD Edward, many things. So I'm going to select this one. Here I'm going to update, that is 35,000. We can see that. In earlier, we don't have that option because that was managing consulting. Now it is an IT consulting. It means when IT consulting is selecting, at the time only it is an applicable on here. You just do the validation. The validation was successfully passed. We can do the simulate posting. That is an equivalent posting. Now you can able to post it. This is what financial dimensions, how it is working. So if you want to know how to prepare a functional requirement document on financial dimension, I will teach you in the real-time implementation. So it has been implemented now for Dynamics Global Edge relation based on the report requirement. The same way in real time also we used to do in implementation. So if anyone is need any recorded videos or environment or on-premises installation or placement oriented training or regular training or interview support or any kind of documentation validation, we will help you. We will provide the service as well. You can get in touch with us. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.